What's up, guys? We've been having a pretty great time here in Punta Arenas. This is the town that we left you guys in last time. I will admit, I passed judgment on it a little bit early. I was like a little bit sketched out by some of the parts of town that we were in. We found a nice part of town though. Everything's been good. We got some stuff done this morning.
We even filled our water tank from a very friendly local Chilean. We're pretty efficient at conserving our water space. We have about 30 gallons of water, but when we do run out, it's always a fun hide-and-seek scavenger hunt for where we can fill up water. In Mexico, there were water stations everywhere because no matter if you lived in a house or a van, you can't drink the water straight out of the hose. It wasn't clean. But now that we've gotten into some of these other countries where sometimes the water is clean enough to drink out of the tap, there are less and less water fill-up stations around.
A lot of places we would buy the big blue jugs, the garrafones, and those water jugs were really affordable in countries where water's not available. But now that we've gotten into places where you can drink water out of the tap, those jugs become really expensive and they're really hard to find. So it's way better if we can find a hose, but you don't ever know if the hose is perfectly good to drink out of or where you're gonna find one. So now we're gonna stop by the laundromat that we used a few days ago and ask them if maybe we can use their hose.
Hola, buenas, ¿cómo está? Bien, bien. Las ropas de ayer son perfecto. Okay. Muchas gracias. Hay una pregunta. Sí, diga. Tenemos una casa rodante. ¿Ya? ¿Tiene una manguera del agua para lleno nuestro tanque o? Tendría aquí. Yes.
Good news.
He has it hooked up to like a garden hose with a watering spout. You're gonna have to do a little bit of explaining. It's right in front of the house on the street, and he's there waiting with the hose. Perfecto. Eres nuestra salvavidas. Gracias. Gracias. Gracias, señor. Ciao, ciao.
Tried to do a slick little give him the money and a handshake with the double hand grab, and it was super awkward. So I was like, that's good.
He was so cute.
It was like $7, and I don't think he was expecting anything, so he's probably happy with that. And it's probably like how much it would cost us if we wanted to fill up like a quarter of the water tank at the grocery store buying the big jugs. So we got a deal, he got a deal, and it was nice to have a little conversation with him too.
Yeah.
All right, guys, so me and Allie have been talking a lot, and we really need to make a change. We're gonna talk all about it with you guys here in just a little bit, but first, we gotta take Frank outside, get him some exercise. We gotta get ready to load the boat onto this ferry, to load the van onto the ferry.
Oh boy, no. Okay, see ya. Hey, this way. Frank!
Frank, no!
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
He's such an idiot.
Frank! What are you doing? You're such a mess.
Trying to appreciate, and
obviously Frank is having an amazing start to his day. We took a little time to clean him up. He's still super sandy and pretty wet, and it's not very hot out, so it's gonna take him a little while to dry.
Ocean.
He's got some odors attached to him now, but he's super happy, so I'd rather have a happy dog than a clean dog. One last ferry across the Strait of Magellan separates us from Tierra del Fuego, and although Punta Arenas has been good to us, it's time to head to the docks.
Gracias.
Look at that clearance. Our wheelbase is so long, we're gonna bottom out right there.
Yeah, but we're a lifted van, sweetie. We have plenty of clearance. It's just whether the bike rack's gonna get like drug on the cement.
You're definitely gonna hit it. Keep going, just really slow. You're gonna hit it for sure. Oh, perfecto. Cool, yeah. Wow, they just pulled the ramp closer to us. Awesome. Yeah. Beautiful. Gracias.
Also, these guys are just barking orders at me in Spanish, and It's very hard for me to understand.
You're doing great, babe.
I'm trying my best.
Oh wow, and they're putting this guy next to us. We're gonna be stuck in here. This lady is trying to get out of her vehicle and she just went over there. She couldn't get out that way. Now she's trying to get out this way. She's stuck here. Very tight. She's like, thank you! I need to get out of here!
This is the point of no return.
Yeah, I guess so.
Vamos por Tierra del Fuego.
Are you a little nugget? Should we put all 4 of your feet right here? Oh, give me that one too. Hold all 4 feet. Hi, I'm Frank and I'm a nugget. I'm a little nugget of Franklin. Oh, he's like, I can smell peanut M&Ms. I want a peanut M&M.
Yeah.
You can't have any peanut M&Ms.
Daddy has a
because
sugar
there's chocolate in it.
addiction.
I don't need to bring light to that.
You ready for a boat ride?
Should we go hide in the back of the van so they don't make us get out?
Alright, let's do that.
Okay, let's go.
Now that we're about to embark on the ferry ride of a lifetime, we wanted to take a second to talk to you guys.
Wanted to explain basically the title of this video and how something has to change. For a little over 2 years, me and Allie have been putting out 3 videos every single week.
And
now,
that's because we absolutely love it.
We
love making videos and sharing them with you. We love interacting and reading all your comments and talking to you on Instagram and YouTube.
I mean, honestly, we just really feel blessed that we have this opportunity. I don't know if a lot of you guys know this or not, but every time we make a video, we film for all day or sometimes 2 days, and then we spend about 5 or 6 hours editing each episode. So we really just want to continue to put out quality content. We don't want our content to suffer. We want to continue to enjoy our travels, and that's why we've decided to knock out Wednesdays.
So we will continue to post on Mondays and Fridays and hopefully bring you guys some of our most incredible but also very realistic experiences from the road, from our adventures, and hope that you continue to enjoy them.
There's a lot of work that goes into this, and we're hoping cutting down to 2 videos a week is going to allow us to focus more on quality content and bring you guys a little bit better storytelling. Hopefully you'll be more entertained, but just to let you guys know, we're not going anywhere.
We're not going anywhere, and in fact, we have some huge plans in the works. For now though, we're just still in awe of where we are in the world, and we're really excited to continue to explore Patagonia and get to Ushuaia.
Yeah, which is a huge destination for us.
Whew.
Not a final destination, however, like Allie said, we've got some really big plans that we're gonna let you guys know about soon. But for right now, that's what our crosshairs are set on. So I think we're gonna take this ferry ride, we're gonna kick back, enjoy, and we'll pick you guys up when we get to the other side.
It was only about 2.5 hours. It wasn't even that bad. It rained a little bit, got a little bit windy, but mostly it was just the swaying back and forth. Really got to my stomach, really got to my head. We had to go up outside onto the deck so we can like watch. I needed to be able to see the water and see the horizon, which worked, but it was also freezing and windy, so we could only stay out there for a little bit. Anyway, I'm really happy to be back on dry land.
Oh, good boy. Jump, jump. Come on, jump. 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 Oh, my gosh, you're good.
This is nice. It's an indigenous peoples celebration.
Selknam, approximately 11,000 years ago.
Wow.
A group of indigenous cazadores terrestres.
Mm-hmm.
They entered this continent.
You know it's in English right there.
Ah. An ancient group of terrestrial hunters coming from the continent came into Tierra del Fuego, which was called Caruquinca.
I appreciate that you tried to translate it yourself though.
I was doing my best.
You were doing a really good job.
I didn't do a good job. That's actually how tall they were.
Yeah. Frank, stay here.
They were tall and good looking and vigorous, much like myself.
Oh my god.
I'm kidding, I'm kidding. I'm not that tall.
Cheese tacos?
That's all we're making, guys, is
This
just
is
tortillas with cheese. We used to call them a cheese crisp when I was a little kid. You put it in the microwave, It's not very nutritious, but I used to love them and I used to eat them.
I feel like that's a common
frequently.
childhood delicious dish.
Yep. Cinnamon twist or something maybe?
My mom used to make cinnamon toast crunch, which I thought was just her invention, but it was just a piece of toast with butter and cinnamon on it.
Yeah, we used to do
I was
that
like,
too.
wow, this is amazing.
Really, if you put butter and cinnamon and sugar on anything, it's absolutely amazing.
It's funny though, growing up with things that your parents make you that you don't realize are different things in real life. Like my whole life, we used to make these things. It was a tortilla with like beans and rice and veggies and spinach or like lettuce, and you roll it up, and it was called a roll-up. My whole life.
Not a wrap.
No, it was called a roll-up. And then I went to college. That's called a burrito. All right, let's dig in.
That looks pretty good, actually.
We've, Trent's a sour cream hoarder. We've not been able to find sour cream because it just doesn't really exist in any of these countries. So this is left over from Colombia. Maybe
It's a brown cream.
5 or 6 countries ago.
It's a little sour.
I'm not using this, but you're welcome to.
Yeah, you will.
I do not want that at all.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
Just exploded. A lot of sour cream in that bite.
Yeah, I bet.
Really good. We've had a heck of a day. These tacos are looking absolutely delicious. This venture is not over. We're gonna pick you guys up in the morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
I slept really weird on the top of my head. Is my calic really bad?
Yes.
People have been making fun of my calic and I don't think it's very nice.
Well, maybe you should get a haircut.
I would rather shave my head, I think, than have long hair again.
I'd rather you just make me coffee.
Of course you would. The one day Allie gets up before me, she complains that I'm not making her coffee yet. Alright, let's go.
She stands by the window, stares out the morning sun. She hopes for a clear view before the day is done.
A little bit cold out here. That's dog pee, that's gross. The pavement just ended, and I'm guessing for the next few hours there's probably not any pavement, so now that we have a good air compressor, I'm gonna air down.
So we drove for a while on a gravel dirt road, pretty hilly, but
Actually, probably the best gravel road I think we've been on ever.
It wasn't
Airing
bad.
down a little bit, I think, kind of smoothed it out,
Yeah.
but also I think it gets driven so much. There was like hardly any washboard. It was very packed.
yeah,
I was happy with
it
it.
was nice. But now we just made it back to pavement. We still have a ways to go till we get to the border. I think it's gonna stay pavement. Not exactly sure, but we'll see. So we're gonna take this opportunity to use our new air compressor that we just bought recently and air it back up to normal tire pressure. Hopefully this air compressor, whoa, does what it says it's gonna do. Wow, it's so windy, you stay.
All right, trusty Argentinian air compressor, do your worst. It's already got like 3 pounds.
What did you air down to?
Like 60 in the front and 65 in the back.
And we gotta be at 75 all around?
Ideally 70 in the front, 75 in the back.
Okay.
All of our weight's in the back, in case you guys didn't know. Normally your car has more weight in the front because of the engine. Our van is really heavy in the back because of the motorcycle and the water tank and the batteries and the rest of the build.
Got a big booty.
We got a big booty.
What did you say? What?
You stupid pump! You better drown here.
This was the only air compressor available to us. We didn't really have any choice. Oh!
Wow, I don't like this thing.
Wow.
I don't like you. Success. It was really fast. I think that probably took less than 10 minutes for sure to do all 4 tires.
When it worked.
Yeah, I don't know what that was. I don't know if it's because like the way that it connects is with these little battery clamps, and they're not like very strong pinchers. So like making a good connection I think is a little bit tougher with stuff like this, and they're just like really cheap. But I think
that was scary for a second.
yeah, I was nervous. Ah, why did we air down?
We weren't able to get it on video, but earlier on those dirt roads we passed 2 different cars that were broken down with completely slashed tires from the rocks. So I definitely think it helped us to air down.
Agreed. Onward to San Sebastian. And hopefully it's paved roads from here. Hola.
Hola, buenas tardes.
¿Solo esto? Sí, perfecto.
Gracias.
Gracias, buen día. Well, that was cool. They didn't check us. They basically just took our little slip from the border. No extensive investigations were...
They didn't come into the van at all. We kept everything. They have no idea what kind of food could be in here. So.
Yeah, Argentina doesn't care about food. I've come to the realization.
Back in Argentina, let's have a snack. Woo!
Republica Argentina.
Hola, Argentina. We successfully crossed into Argentina and made our way to the very windy Rio Grande.
So be here as the night starts falling. Let my fingers walk over your head. We got nothing to be scared of. I'd rather be with you than by myself. Now always in your head.
Rio Grande has got to be the windiest place on earth. We're parked behind an enormous like sign structure that's blocking most of the wind. We're like parked behind it, facing the wind, and it's still giving Allie motion sickness from shaking the van around.
I still feel like I'm on a boat. I'm gonna throw up.
Anyway, we're gonna dish this up.
Oh.
We're gonna try and sit on opposite sides of the van to try and hold the van down so that the wind doesn't blow us away right now.
I don't know if you guys can hear it, but we are just getting pummeled by the wind.
And we're behind a structure.
Yeah.
It's not like we're out in the open being foolish. Oh boy.
Awesome.
Where'd you come from?
Oh.
You're an angel.
Buen provecho.
It smells amazing too.
Thanks guys for coming along on today's adventure. New videos every Monday and Friday. Subscribe if you're not already. Please hit the notification bell, and we'll see you soon.
Before we fully let you guys go, I gotta let you know that Allie did an amazing job. The pesto tastes great. We'll see you guys on Monday.